All right. The internet has been in a frenzy the past week because of Bel Lord's claim that VDM has petitioned him to the police. But nothing can be further from the truth. Why? Because VDM was just responding to the stop and desist notice fired by Bel Lord. And for the records, I have never in my lifetime seen a man so disorganized, so irrational, so ill-mannered like Bel Lord. Sometimes you start to wonder, is this person normal? Let us analyze for a minute. How can somebody who is intentional about his business, how can somebody that is well organized, how can somebody that claims to have senior advocates of Nigeria, how can he without notice, without permission, make somebody he's fighting with his brand ambassador? How can you take that person's face and put it on a billboard and you're trying to claim it is AI generated? How can you put one of your blunt gadget on his hand as if you have his permission to advertise your product? How can you make him the face of your Billpoint app without his approval, without his notice? VDM will just wake up and see his face on flyers, and see his face on posters, and see his face on giant billboards. Which normal person does that? And on top of that, you issue a stop and desist notice that you now owe Ratel because you have created a Ratel app without license. Because you have created a Ratel app through which you believe you can make quick money. You can make quick money off VDM. Which rational and intentional person does that? And you tell me Bel Lord is normal? Now I understand that B in the Bel Lord. That is Bel Lord. Because somebody that is thinking with his head will not do half of the things he has done against VDM. All that he has done is a proof that he is thinking with his butt instead of his head. It's just like issuing a stop and desist to a man not to enter his own house. When the man was still looking at it as if you are playing, as if it is a joke, you now issue another stop and desist notice that he should not use his own name. What do you think that man will do? That is exactly what Bel Lord has done to VDM. Why? Because he has been caught up in that notion that VDM does not sue. And because VDM does not sue, he can do anything with VDM name and there will be no repercussion. Picture and there will be no repercussion. He forgot that when somebody wants to kill you, you have the right to defend yourself. And that is what VDM is doing. And a lot of people have come out to tell VDM, forget, Bel Lord is just being childish. But I cannot be one of those that will advise such. Because Bel Lord is unrepentant even till tomorrow. All that Bel Lord is saying, all that Bel Lord is doing, that from today, this is the last video I'm doing with regards to VDM. From today, I'm not going to mention his name again. He's just looking for soft landing. If it is Bel Lord that cornered VDM, the way VDM has cornered him, he will not look back. He will finish off VDM. If it is Bel Lord that has caged VDM, the way VDM has caged him now, Bel Lord will throw the key into the ocean. Therefore, I am not an advocate of VDM should forgive, VDM should forget. No. Bel Lord is one evil too many. And when you deal with one evil, other evil will take notice. Other evils will take note. Other evils will be scared. So Bel Lord must be taught a lesson in the language he understands and also in the language he does not understand. Because he has played. And whosoever plays must learn the hard way. The fact remains, Bel Lord has by force, against the wish, against the approval of VDM, Bel Lord has made him his brand ambassador. And we all know the hundreds of millions brand ambassadors have paid with the approval. So how much do you think a brand ambassador should be paid who the brand is not having his approval and he was made the brand's ambassador by force? So the way to go is that Bel Lord must pay up. That will teach him the lesson of not making somebody his brand ambassador by force. How can somebody do all the things that Bel Lord has done and expect to go scot-free? Not even in a banana republic. That will not be possible. And for you to know that Bel Lord is not sincere, he's just looking for a soft landing, as I told you. Look at what he posted yesterday, that the Ratel app is still up and running, that he will not change the name Ratel, that he has the right, he has the authority to use Ratel under Nigerian law. A name that has been registered by somebody, a name that has been trademarked by somebody. You are telling us, ignorantly though, that you have the right to use the name without the permission of the owner. How ignorant can someone be? How uninformed can someone be? So the conclusion is, VDM should pepper Bel Lord as an example for others to see that you do not and you cannot have the right to use somebody's personality, to use somebody's picture, to use somebody's name, to use somebody's trademark as your own without paying the due, without paying the price. So what I and millions of other Nigerians are saying is, VDM, pepper them, especially Bel Lord, until he learns his lessons. Because by his actions, he has chosen to learn them the hard way. Until we meet in the next one, don't play.